Hello everybody and welcome to Twin Ring Monteghi for round 11 of the Cappuccino Induction League. Now this is the maker or the breaker. We've got the defending champion down in 5th, JK, and JB player 1, the guy who's hoping to steal his crown off him, has got a really good chance of nicking it here on this round 11. Before we get to round 12, but let's just see what will happen. In pole position we've got JB, 2nd Driz, 3rd Slim, 4th Race 42, 5th JK, 6th DM, 7th Genobi, 8th Mad Dogs, 9th Rick GT5, 10th Rhesus and 11th Rayman. So, I'm Dave Higgins, I'll take you through the main highlights. So the engine's getting revved up and the lights will change, and they're changing now. So away we go, everybody flying down towards the first corner and jostling for position as normal. Now JK will need to play it aggressively here, but he'll need to also play it very, very carefully because he can't afford to bin it. If he bins it, JB player will win. So let's just see how this unfolds. JB player's made it nicely around the first corner. We've got Slim off in the background, a bit of a touch there. There might be a little bit of damage to Slim's car. So flying through the first twisty bit of the section, and I think race control will be calling yellow flags for that incident, actually, just in case, and particularly now someone else has gone off. Genobi's gone off, and I think Rhesus has had a bit of a fracas in the background. They're all still back on track, but yeah, yellow flags have been called, so it's worth just looking down the field to see who's got damage, who hasn't. So Slim's got front offside damage, Genobi's got no damage, Rhesus got no damage, Rayman no damage, Rick GT5 no damage. So at the moment it's just Slim. Now Slim, I suspect, will be off into the pits very shortly just to repair that damage, because whilst yellow flags are called, quite a useful little rule, whilst yellow flags are called, it's okay for you to go in and get your car repaired, and then you can come back out again, but you will join at the back, unfortunately. But seeing as Slim's there anyway, it's not going to really hurt him, but at least his car will be more drivable when he comes out. So JB acting as the pace car at the moment. He's got to keep that field bunched up, not let it get too stretched out. Got to keep his tyres warm as well. Just as we see Slim. Oh, hang on. Just as we see Slim coming into the pits there. Let's just watch him through the pit stop phase. So we'll pull in. The boys will rally around the car and sort out the wheels, get whatever needs repairing on the front offside of that car sorted. A little top of the fuel, and the lollipop will go up in a moment, and then they should be able to go. There you go. So back out on the circuit we go then with JB player, who will be bunching them all up. Let's get ready for the restart. So we'll zip one lap ahead, and we've got the restart. So away we go. JB player 1 under a lot of pressure now from Driz. DMJH up into 3rd. Good show from DM because he was up in... Oh, listen to those engines flying down there. That was incredible. So DM is up in to 3rd position from 7th, I think he qualified. So that's a damn good show from DM. Put in Driz at this moment in time under a lot of pressure. Might be worth going on the onboard shot for that one. So let's have a look at Driz's car and the back of Driz's car. So there's DM as they all come down the middle straight. DM followed by JK. We'll jump on the back of DM's car and have a look at JK, followed by Raced and Mad Dog McTaz. Going under the Bridgestone Bridge now, and we're coming up towards the uphill section, tight and twisty this one, but it's quite high speed as well, and it's quite blind on approach, particularly that corner there. It's very difficult to gauge that one when you're entering at speed, and then this corner here is quite frustrating because you have to wait for what seems like forever to put your foot down again. So how's the battle up front? JB pulling out a bit of an advantage. Oh, and DM is right on the backside of Driz. We've got to get that one on board. We've got to get that one on board. And there's DM. Will he poke his car down the inside? Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. I'll tell you something. Working hard at that front wheel he was as he accelerated away there. But now, crucially, DM is going to get a bit of a slipstream. Will he stay in it? He is doing. Let's see this from the outside. You may see him doing a sneaky little badger, but then again, you've got to be very brave down here. because there's a tendency for your car to drift wide. We're about to find out, folks. No, he's decided to lift off. He's learnt wise. He's thought better of that, particularly from what happened last season. But that's helped JK. Look at JK right at the back of DM. We're just listening to those engines as we go through. They're not particularly loud on that shot. I'm totally sorry about that. Right, so going down the mid-straight now, approaching the mid-section of the circuit, which is going to go underneath the Bridgestone Bridge. Fantastic goldy yellow alloys on that car of Driz. It looks absolutely fantastic. Number 46 in the field. I think I'll stay on board with this camera shot, to be fair, because this is keeping us abreast of what's going off. So JB Player 1 is in the lead still with Driz, followed by DM, who's really close behind and pressuring him. Pressuring Driz. He wants past. I think he believes he can win the race at this point, by the looks of it. So JK is doing a solid job. He's out of trouble at the moment, is JK, racing very, very well. So let's just plonk on board with JK, number 84. One of the Scottish players here in the field. We've got 3 Scottish players here, which is JK, Slim, and Ginobili, I believe, as well. Following up in 11th position, so he's obviously having quite a frustrating race. Let's listen to those engines. Sounds absolutely fantastic. In fact, can I turn it up a little bit? Let's just see if we can get some good noises going off. So down into the first corner again. JK right close behind DMJ, so let's go on board with DMJ at the back. Let's just see if see if JK can get past to take 3rd position from DM. Clipping the apexes. Look at the amount of dirt being dragged up off those apexes through the right-left flick there. Very high speed this. Will JK try to plant it down the inside as DM brakes? No, a little bit of rubbing from the back of JK, and look at JK in his helmet there with his wraparound mask at the front. It looks like a man possessed inside the cockpit, but very, very cool and composed. That's actually a Red Bull helmet, I believe he's got on there. As opposed to DM, who's just got the wraparound at the front visor, just in plain red. JK working hard at the wheel there. You can see a little bit of drifting with the car, just going left and right, just to coax the car around the corner. Fantastic in-car cockpit shots here. You can see him again working on that wheel. There'll probably be a bit of an opposite lock, a puff of smoke from the back. JK looking there. What a fantastic shot in the cockpit. Fantastic. Oh, and there's the clip of the Red Bull helmet as he goes past. And there's DM on the outside with his red wraparound visor. It's entirely up to the player which one they have, of course. I think DM prefers the wraparound visor. Now then, JK right alongside DM here. Let's just see what goes off. Oh my goodness. We've got a clip to the outside for this. Not that one. Not that one. This one. So who's going to be the last and bravest on the brakes? Look at the flames again licking out the back of DM's car. We mentioned that on the last race. Up to like 6 to 12 now, so we're halfway through the race. Absolutely fantastic racing here at vrroom.org. The pressure's on for all players. JK still not able to get past at the moment, but I think up front JB Player 1 is under a lot of pressure from Driz, and he is. Absolutely superb playing, and Driz is going for the overtake. Is Driz going to do it down the outside? Oh, no, he does! Unbelievable! Now JB playing it very cautiously. JB needs to score as many points as possible. He knows he could win the title at this visit, so he's not wanting to make too much of an error, or too much of a forced error, should I say. He's the type of racer to have a go back though, and it looks like he is doing that, planting it down the inside towards the left-right flick. Now JK's got a sniff of that. JK's got a sniff that oh, a little bit of rough bashing there, but JK's got a sniff that JB has got past by Driz. So JK is all over, literally. I wish the camera shot would change. All over the back of DM, and look at that. You can see in the background he's desperately trying to get past. Be worth just clipping back to that. Just see on board again. Down into the final corner, DM staying defensive to try to stop JK getting past. But yeah, JK got a sniff of that then, and he could see that the next guy up the track was JB, and he needs a bit of that. He needs to beat him to stand any chance of retaining that title there. DM going ultra defensive on JK, saying, no, you've got to go around the outside of me, fella. And again, like a repeat performance of the last lap. Unbelievable. JK a little bit, nearly lost control of the car there, to be fair. Let's just clip to the front, and Driz has got ahead again. So again, JK can see that JB Player 1 has knocked down. So JK really needs to get DM out of his way, and then he can start attacking and grinding down JB Player and putting that little bit of pressure on him to try to force him into an error. Because of course, if it finishes with JK in 4th or 3rd or 2nd and JB ends up coming off, then that'll take it to the last round, which would be precisely what JK would want. It would want like an unforced error from JB, but I also said that JB's got back into the lead. So just going to skip a few more laps here, guys, just for memory size. Very close race in this. Lap 8, lap 9, lap 10, we'll watch the last 2. DM is now down in 4th. JB has pulled out after that little tussling with Driz. He's decided he's had more than enough of that, and he's pulled out a big gap, which leaves Driz just behind, and then JK just behind them. And JK has pulled a gap out from DM. So all that close action. Oh, and DM's gone off. Where's DM? He must have made an unforced error now, because he's behind Mad Dog and he's behind Race 42. So it's gone from a tidy looking 3rd position from DM, and he's back down to where he qualified. Such a great shame, but he'll have to try to work up through the field there. Let's just go back. So Rick GT5 is out by himself. That looks like Mad Dog has gone off. DM has gone through there, so those 4, we might have to come back to those in a moment. Resus is under pressure from Rayman, quite a lot of pressure here. Let's give these guys a bit of airtime. So let's just see as they go up through the tight twitchy section whether Resus can hold the advantage over Rayman. Rayman is quite wide here, but he'll suspect he might have the better line through the corner. Quite close as they go around the midsection, approaching the penultimate hairpin to the right, which is really a difficult corner, to be fair. Anyone who's driven this circuit will tell you how difficult it is. There's multiple lines into it, but it looks like Rayman is doing the cutback. He's doing the cutback on Resus, and he's made that stick. Oh, now we've got a car off in the background. That is what's going off in the background. Let's just stick with this for one more moment, just to see who holds it. It's 2 abreast round the last corner. So even though we're in 8th and 9th position, we're still having an absolute humdinger of a race. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Fantastic to see. Now Janobi has got some damage, and he's packed it up in the sand. Something obviously happened there, and he's just thought, you know what, I've had enough of this round. And Slim, what's happened to Slim? Is he still running? Oh no, massive crash, and he's parked it up. I guess he'll be walking back to the pits with that one, unfortunately. So back to the action at the front. JB Player still clear by a long way. Where's Driz? Driz is following up behind. Where's JK? They've all kind of bunched out. JK's a little bit further back, but it looks like he's going to podium this race. And then now we've got the main battle on the track at the moment, which is Race, DM, Rick GT and Mad Dog, all 4 of them together. Looking absolutely superb. As for the penultimate time, they go through the midsection of the course, just under and past the what's it called, the Bridgestone Bridge. I couldn't think of its name then, to be fair. So rounds up to the final section for the final time. Let's just watch JB, see if he can hold it together for the last lap. So he's coming round. This is the final corner on to start finish straight for the final time. So we've got a couple more minutes. No, it's 1 minute 34 a lap here, actually, to be fair. He's got a really big lead. It looks like he's going to win this race, and he will take the title if he wins this race. So it's really important that he doesn't bin it on this lap. Oh, listen to those engines. Oh, fantastic. So is Driz under pressure from JK? Has JK managed to catch Driz? No, JK is a little bit further back. Let's just clip to JK as he comes round back under that section of the bridge. Race 42 in the meantime has just got past DM. DM is quite wide. So back on board with JB now. If he can hold it together. He really wanted to win the title last time, and he did in last season, so that's April, that's January, February, March, in March's league, but unfortunately he had to miss some of the rounds, which didn't help him, and I think he finished about 3rd or 4th last time, and he really wanted to win this. Now, to be fair, JB did not have a good start to the season. JK had the best start to the season. I think he won the first 2 races, or the first 3 races, absolutely stonking. But then JK's had a lot of bad luck during the second half of the season, whereas it's kind of a role reversal with JB. JB's had more good high finishes. So here we come. JB is going to win. JB is going to be crowned champion of VR Room on the Cappuccino Induction League. The first title for JB Player 1 from Derby stroke Manchester, I believe. So there he goes, JB crossing the line. He's quite happy, doing a little wiggle and a weave. Followed by Driz. There's JB, followed by Driz. And in third place is JK crossing the line now. And then race 42, followed by DM, who's closely followed by Mad Dog. So good racing, guys, and well done. We have a new champion at the moment then in JB Player 1. Looking forward to round 12. Thanks very much for watching.